Last week, Piper Niven won a 10-woman battle royal to earn the spot as the number one contender for the Women's World Championship. Tonight, she has that match as Piper Niven challenges Dynamite Genie Parker for the Women's World title.
Right, so last week, with the shortage of contenders that Genie Parker hasn't already faced, a battle royal was held, a 10-woman battle royal on Snarl, and Piper Niven wound up winning that battle royal and earning the right to be the number one contender, which is kind of wild because she's only been here a couple of weeks.
That is the nature of RWL, Myron. Indeed, Piper Niven's only been around for a few weeks, but that one move, that winning, that one single battle royal has transported her from a new arrival to the number one contender for the Women's World Championship with an opportunity to dethrone the Queen, Dynamite Genie Parker, after 7 years and almost 4 months. And wouldn't it be amazing if Piper Niven were able to pull it off?
That would be pretty amazing, Don. But there's just that one little catch. That singular snag being Genie Dynamite's beaten each and every number one contender to retain the Women's World title for over 7 years, defeating some of those opponents more than once. Yeah, Piper Niven did beautifully in the Battle Royal at Snarl, surviving both Chyna and Babs Beckwith to make it to this point. And yes, she's got a huge chance to turn the ladies division upside down. But she's still gotta face Genie D's super long track record. And that's something you can't deny or ignore. Literally, every woman on the roster has to be just a little bit envious of Parker's ongoing success. But man, the sexy soul sister of the squared circle also looking down the barrel of an opponent that could end it.
That's absolutely true, Christy. But, again, 7 years and 4 months, nobody's been able to take her down yet. Question is Piper Niven going to be able to do this or not? We're going to find out by the time the final bell is done.
This next match, scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, is for the RWL Women's World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Ayrshire, Scotland. Here is Piper Niven. And her opponent from Richmond, Virginia. She's an RWL double champion and the reigning women's world champion, the Queen, Dynamite Genie Parker.
An absolutely unprecedented 7 years and 4 months this will be. Genie Parker's 88th title defense, assuming she wins it. Piper Niven certainly ready for this matchup, and so is the Queen. Referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell, and here we go. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Genie Parker quickly taking her down with a splash. Piper Niven laid out center ring. Genie Dynamite with a left. Rounds up Piper Niven over the shoulders in a fireman's carry. Takes her to the far left corner and smashes her head right into the turnbuckle. Down goes Piper Niven. Genie Parker with a boot to the chest. And now a knee to the throat of Piper Niven. Piper Niven, of course, winning that 10-woman battle royal recently to earn this number one contender spot. And well, welcome to the jungle, as they say. A clothesline from Piper Niven taking down Dynamite Genie Parker. Parker locked up by Piper Niven, whipped over the rope and out onto the floor. Piper Niven going right out after the women's world champion. Genie Parker rolled back inside the ring by Piper Niven. Piper Niven moves in. Genie Parker laid out center ring and stomped to the back. from Piper Niven. A big elbow drop right across the chest of Genie Dynamite. Followed up with a stomp as Piper Niven starts to assert herself in this matchup. A clubbing double axe handle to the back of Parker. The Women's World Champion quickly counters with a kick to the midsection, locks up Piper Niven, goes behind on her. Belly to back suplex takes her down, followed up with a stomp to the midsection from Dynamite Genie Parker. Look at this. Oh, what a deadlift slam from Genie Dynamite. An elbow to the chest of Piper Niven, her legs stiffened out. Wow. Piper Niven against the ropes as Dynamite Genie Parker gathers her up, front cradle. And whoa, driving knees into the ribs of Piper Niven, using the ropes to keep her up there. Followed up with a fall-away slam. And down goes Piper Niven again. Dynamite Genie Parker rounds up Piper Niven into a bear hug, trying to squeeze the submission out of her. I don't think that's going to happen, though. Piper Niven already beginning to battle her way out. There's a double ear clap that backs Parker off. A clothesline from Piper Niven takes Genie Parker down to the canvas. Again, Piper Niven trying to shift the momentum her way. Parker whipped over the ropes out onto the apron. Piper Niven tags her with a right hand. Brings her back inside the ring the hard way. A headbutt to Dynamite Genie Parker as Piper Niven really begins to assert herself in this matchup. The Women's World title on the line, of course. Genie Parker shoved down by Piper Niven. Niven misses with the overhand right. Genie Parker has her up over the shoulder, slams her right back down to the canvas. Parker quickly going for a pin. 1, 2, no, barely just a 2. Just a 1, according to referee Willie Johnson. A hard right to the side of the head from Dynamite Genie Parker, who rebounds off the ropes. A splash across the midsection of Piper Niven. Genie Dynamite going to work on a down Piper Niven here. Takes herself up to the middle rope in the far left turnbuckle, and a big splash across the back of Piper Niven. Piper Niven in trouble again. Another rebound off the rope splash from Genie Dynamite. And just like that, the momentum has turned around again. Piper Niven with a gouge to the face of Genie Parker. She's got Parker up. Takes a walk with her to the far left corner. Drops her head first into the turnbuckle. Piper Niven moves in. Has Parker up. Oh, what a slam from Piper Niven. Piper quickly going for a cover. 1, 2. But no. Genie Parker finding her way out of danger here. Genie Parker in the far left corner. Piper Niven charges from the... Oh! She just caught a whole bunch of Piper Niven in the corner. A driving knee to the side of the head of Genie Parker, who rolls outside. Whoa! Piper Niven tries for the high-risk maneuver. Genie Parker quickly sidestepping her. Spins her around, and there's a BFT from Dynamite Genie Parker. A stomp right to the face of Piper Niven on the outside as the referee begins to count. There's a knee to the side of the head from Genie Parker. Dynamite Genie Parker gathers Piper Niven back up on the outside. Escorts her back towards the ring, gets her back inside. Piper Niven reeling on the canvas as Genie Parker. Oh man, she is fired up. A clothesline to Piper Niven. Parker rounds her up, back body drop. Piper Niven gathered up again, and a spine buster dead center ring as Parker goes for the pin again. 1, 2. But another near fall as Piper Niven finds her way out. Parker can't believe it. Genie Dynamite with a stomp to the shoulder of Piper Niven. A quick rebound off the ropes. Oh, the splash did not work that time. She caught double knees to the midsection from Piper Niven and a clothesline to boot. Genie Parker slowly making her way up, catches a clubbing overhand right from Piper Niven. Another front cradle, another walk to the corner, and another hang up off the ropes. Here's another pin from Piper Niven. 1. Well, now this match, neither one of these ladies is willing to give up the ship. Piper Niven with another driving knee to the side of the head of the Women's World Champion. Genie Parker gathered up again by Piper Niven. Piper Niven slams her head into the canvas. Niven rebounds off the ropes. Oh! Dropping all her weight on the midsection of Genie Parker, and Genie is stunned. Piper Niven begins to go to work on Genie Parker. She may be sensing the end is near here. Parker whipped to the ropes. Niven ducks under. Oh, a spinning slam. Genie Parker certainly had the wind knocked out of her on that one. Parker winds up the arm, slams Piper Niven face down into the canvas. Piper Niven on the outside apron, using the ropes to get herself to a standing position. Dynamite, Genie Parker just stalking her. There's a hard right hand from the Women's World Champion. She turns Piper Niven around on the apron. A set of 10-shot punches to the chest coming for Piper Niven, as Genie Parker shifts the momentum her way again. In this Women's World Championship matchup, down goes Piper Niven to the floor, and Genie Parker is going out right after her. Yes, indeed, she is definitely fired up. Referee Willie Johnson starts the count. Piper Niven rounded up by Parker. Twisting the arm. Look at this. Slams her down to the floor. Genie Parker in control of things at the present time. Goes behind on Piper Niven. Piper Niven grapples her, but oh, another vicious over-the-shoulder slam by Genie Parker. And look at this. As they're up, reverse dominator face first into the floor. Goes Genie Dynamite as the referee continues to count. Piper Niven rolled back inside the ring by Genie Parker. Parker moves in on Piper Niven. Drags her towards center ring. Genie Dynamite quickly rolls her over, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Genie Parker retains the Women's World Championship for an unprecedented 88th time.
Sometimes it feels like nobody can stop Genie Parker.
Here's the time, 7 minutes and 59 seconds. Your winner and still Women's World Champion, Dynamite Genie Parker.
We always wonder, is this going to be the one? And again, Piper Niven had a huge chance, but Genie D had other ideas.
Well, this title match did get quite a little bit out of hand outside the ring, which is where Genie Parker wound up winning this one. As you can see here in the replay, Piper Niven momentarily stunned, and this is the move that basically ended the match. This powerbomb, and Piper Niven cracked her head on the lip of the apron. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more RWL Rage right after the break.